You know, if a person always misery, angry, in the low state of depression, then this person just in a bad low vibration. And if a person always feeling happy, blissful, at a total state of love, this person is experiencing a total state of happiness, blissfulness, which is true love. And that's just what it is. We are obligated to choose whatever energy, a vibration we want to be in. And until we can be truthful and honest to ourselves and say that, okay, I do have a problem. I do need to fix on myself somewhere. It's not everybody else. Stop blaming your mama, stop blaming your dad, stop blaming your sisters, your brothers, your aunties, your uncle, the people raised you. Stop blaming the street, stop blaming the police. It's crazy because even, what's going on right now. Yeah, I'm watching how a lot of my people just dropping. But a lot of it dropping because we doing it on our own. Most people don't be wanting to hear this. They point a finger at everybody. Our people don't suffer enough. Hell yeah. Our people don't been tricked and played enough. But see, it ain't just by our kind. Yeah, the black hat don't have the diversion. I got down admit that. But see, it's still been manipulated to think that y'all protest, y'all burn this shit down, y'all do the opposite. You know what I'm saying? And this gonna bring peace. This gonna get these folks attention. You got people that's in the industry, acting like, goddamn, I'm gonna speak with these people. I'm gonna make a face. Half of these people ain't living in this hood today. Besides, might be a few of them. So, fuck all the extra shit, truthfully, because, y'all put y'all faith and belief in somebody else. You gotta put your faith and your belief in yourself. You got to create the world that you want around you, and it start with looking at where you going wrong. You've been manipulated the whole time thinking that it's okay to live like this. It's okay to have attitude problem. It's okay to envy, judge. It's okay to act like you somebody you ain't. We living in a world of fake where everybody acting like this shit is okay. It's okay to goddamn say goddamn fuck that nigga because you came up with him, but that's your homeboy in the sandbox. They don't cross the map. They acting like it's okay. It's okay, goddamn, goddamn, this your old man or this your old lady, and goddamn, you playing slime towards each other, It ain't okay, you know what I'm saying? Because this type of energy we put out there come back on our head. And most motherfuckers can't handle it. You know what I'm saying? People out here blaming everybody else for they problems. They got there putting problems on other people, want people to feel pity and sorry for them. This is what they call blood-sucking vampires. These are blood-draining vampires. These are energies, spiritually. That's all going on right now. It's a spiritual warfare. It's right up under y'all vision, and you still can't see it. But how you saying you ain't slipping? People in the hood right now just beefing with each other about what? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers still got childlike minds. They still living like they 14, 15 years old. It's no judgment, no prejudice, but we got to wake up and say, man, we're going to decide to do better. We're going to decide to create my world a whole different way. We know that these folk been trying to manipulate us. We know that these folk been getting over us. We know goddamn they making they goddamn charge for goddamn shit that can be free. You know what I'm saying? Pillars and shit, that made cotton and shit. Goddamn, this shit was free. Water was free, but you got to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? If you goddamn had to piss outside back in the day, they ain't had houses and shit. They built their own. They had to go outside to dig holes to take a shit or use the restroom, excuse my language. But at the same time, if we get caught using it outside, you get locked up for saying decent exposure, pissing in public. If you decide to cross the street, whether the light green or yellow, you get a ticket for jaywalking, or you can even go to jail. This shit show you right in your face that this shit ain't free. So you got now helping them folks each and every day. We know that every time we go to jail, these folks do count 24/7 out the day because they count their money. Us people behind these walls is count, they count that shit, as money. They count these beings as money. Just like they been speaking about modern day slavery. They been speaking about this shit. We know it ain't over. And I don't believe in the word cussing or cursing. So, for the people that think, watch your tone or watch your language, what did I say to offend nobody? Anybody, shit, bitch, hoe, they been labeled as something that they ain't even not, I didn't say nothing to actually curse you. See, we think that these are curse words and we stick with it to our blood that if you say that to another person, they ain't gonna want to hear the believe it. They gonna say that garbage the trash because only their intellect won't let them receive the truth because the ego been so in control. Now the ego even got the intellect before you think, before the mind think yourself, and we got to pay attention to these type of things. Everything in front of us is an image of ourselves. Whatever image is in front of you, and they call disrupting this, it's the same energy as yours. So what your subconscious mind is telling you to do is look at this, identify this to me, because I ain't getting it right now. You know what I'm saying? And once your true self start to speak into you, notice how the body feel. Notice what it's saying to you. Communicate with it. Because you are obligated to fix yourself if you're willing. But most people, like I say, they don't even give themselves a chance to hear themselves. They're afraid to hear themselves. We thinking that, what I'm saying? We thinking that, okay, you gangster when you got to go out there and hit with another being. Or you got to go out there and pop a nigga. That ain't gangster. That ain't street. Or we think we gangster because we learn something, think we can send energy. See, we don't know thyself. We ain't knowing the truth. We using the unconscious mind with everything that we doing, and it's ridiculous. And these folks know this. Them true folk, they got that paperwork. They ain't out there with that money, with them guns and standing out in the front like they paying everybody to do that. They don't give a fuck about the white people. They don't give a fuck about the black people. They don't give a fuck about the Mexicans. Some Irish, some Jews. All they give a fuck about is their motherfucking money. And when you fuck with their money, then you got them. And they're down to any man. But see, what they went wrong is where they attached themselves to just the money, and they'll do whatever it is. So mindfulness is knowing that you take that money, you take life from them, because that's how they believe in. And you take life from yourself when you're not believing yourself, because you judging everybody, you looking at everybody, like you better than somebody or something. But you in or probably way low vibration than that other person. You want to talk about somebody all the time. I would want to chat about somebody. You just in a low state of miserableness, sickness, and illness. And that's the truth. We got to start doing ourselves like that. We got to become healthy with the thoughts, the words, whatever we seeing, whatever we put ourselves around. You know what I'm saying? The main person that you don't like is nothing but a spitting image of you. And until you fix it, that's the word that you're going to continue to see. When you decide, man, okay, you feeling like I don't like all these people, or you angry and envy with so many people, you want to gossip about it, sit down with yourself and ask you, why am I like this? Maybe poverty made me judge like this. Maybe poverty made me look at people different, feeling like we got to beef with each other because we came up on different sides, or because we ain't related, or because we went to a certain type of school. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I should go deep inside of myself and say, to be truthful, shit, these folks ain't did shit to me. You know what I'm saying? But the ego so in control that you're attached to somebody else that you can't even live your own life. And now you just losing. Because your energy going to everybody else except thyself. You want to mum about him, her, you want to plot about this and that. You spend your more time plotting, worrying, and stressing, and scheming that your true self is in alignment. When you do approach the right energy, your ass going, ooh, you're going to fall. And it's the truth. No disrespect. We got to be worried about ourselves. I'm not saying this to pity nobody, make nobody feel bad. You just got to be willing to change the way you is looking at life. your view of life is wrong, and it ain't our fault to an extent, because we at a point that we've been taught this and constructed and manipulated that it have took us over. But once you start to know, which we do start to know, and we stay comfortable in the same situation, like, man, this is just the way life is. So forget it. I'm just gonna live it like this. But life ain't really meant to be like this. It ain't meant to be like that. Goddamn, if son telling you, man, I ain't feeling good, my body energy feeling low, man, I'm sick of this, I'm tired of this. This is your true self speaking to yourself, telling you, get the hell up out of it, do something with it. You want to know, ask me and I can get you there. But for one, you got to believe in yourself. We don't believe in ourselves 24/7 of the day. You're supposed to be focusing on you and what it is you trying to do, step by step, bit by bit, one at a time. That's how it works. But we so fast running around jumping around like rabbits and bunnies and in a speed rate that you don't even see the ones that really on their game. That's why they say the turtle will always win the win the race. Other verse. It came out right. That's a spiritual beat. Because the turtle got time to take it slow and see the fools that speeding and bumping their heads every time, and see the same ones that got the intelligence at them and vibrating at the same pace. For the person that's always speeding and running, the road runner, all they do is hit and beat that they don't even see nothing. Every time they bump their head, they just gone in the wind. That's what they call it. That's what my mama said, gone in the wind. You know what I'm saying? No draws on. We got to reconsider, what our life is meant to be. That's why they say you are the creator of your life. You can be and do whatever you want to do. Just believe in yourself. Don't worry about who don't believe in you. You giving out energy to them. You losing still. Don't say, but this person trying to do this, that person don't did that. You giving out energy to them. Don't do that. You focus on what you can do. You focus on what you capable of. You shine your goddamn bright light and watch goddamn the darkness disappear, baby. You hear me? The great, we out of here. Free game. Focus on your energy. Control your energy. Just you, your goal, 24/7. Don't become attached to that. When something trigger you, just say, man, hey, this is just a feeling right now. I got to get rid of this. Learn how to breathe in and breathe out. Woo-sa, as they say. Be mindful and continue like that 24/7. Most people, it ain't going to be easy to stay conscious aware 24/7. That means thinking every step. When you say I'm finna get up, I'm thinking. When you say I'm finna go do this, I'm thinking. But not only thinking, being aware, being paying attention, be able to hear, be able to listen. You know what I'm saying? Maneuver, baby. And life guides you to somewhere you won't even believe. They say step out your comfort zone. Do something that make you feel so uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? This is really facing your fears. People don't know what facing their fears is. You got a gun, a pistol, or you want to hit. You in a fight or flight mode. You scared. You can't see right now. You just want to swing your arm because you want to grab a weapon for thinking you can eliminate it. But you hurt yourself even worse. You can't get rid of it, baby. That's life. It's going to be right there with you forever until you decide to make the correct transition over the obstacle that I put here for you. I said it best. The spirit came to me and just said it like this here. It said, Eric, life is the teacher. And unfortunately, you the coach. And I said, what the hell? I said, but I said, I can't even disagree to that. You know what to do. So go out there and be yourself. Be your true self. Face your fear. Whatever you think you were scared of, you think you're scared of, go face it. You know what I'm saying? Go stand up. You know what I'm saying? And say, feel so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? The great. Have fun.